If you're over 60, there's something happening to your legs that most people don't notice until it's already affecting their everyday life. They're getting weaker, slowly, quietly, a little more each year. And it often shows up in small ways. Needing the handrail on the stairs, pushing off your thighs to stand up, or walking a little more carefully through the grocery store because you don't feel quite as steady as you used to. But here's the honest truth: weaker legs are not something you have to accept. Your body can still get stronger. Your balance can still improve. And walking can still feel confident, steady, and natural again. In fact, with just 3 simple exercises a day, you can help your legs feel stronger, lighter, and more stable, more like they did in your 40s. No gym, no equipment, and no long workouts. Just a few minutes a day, right at home. Before we get started, take a moment and think about this. If you could improve one thing about your legs right now, what would it be? More strength? Less stiffness? Better balance? Feeling more steady on uneven ground? Whatever your answer is, keep it in mind, because that's exactly what these exercises are designed to help with. Now, let's talk about why your legs have been feeling weaker. Not to scare you, but to help you understand what's actually going on. As we age, our muscles naturally shrink if we don't challenge them. And even though most people walk every day, walking alone isn't enough to maintain strength once you're past 60. Walking is great for your heart, but it doesn't give your muscles the kind of signal they need to stay strong. That's why many older adults can walk for a while, but still struggle when getting up from a chair or climbing stairs. On top of that, many people begin to move more cautiously as they get older. That's completely understandable. Nobody wants to fall. But when you move too carefully for too long, you stop challenging your muscles. And over time they simply weaken from lack of use. And finally, there's balance. Most of our daily movements are straightforward, walking from the living room to the kitchen or out to the mailbox. But most falls happen during sideways steps, quick turns, or unexpected shifts in weight. If you don't train your balance system, your brain, nerves, muscles, and inner ear, it gets rusty. And when it gets rusty, your body can't react quickly enough when something unexpected happens. The good news is that all 3 of these issues, strength, balance, and stability, can be improved with a few simple movements. So let's get into the exercises. These 3 movements target the exact muscles and systems that help you stay mobile, steady, and independent. The first exercise is the supported calf raise. Now, you might hear that and think, calf raises? Really? But stay with me. Your calf muscles are often called your second heart, because they help pump blood back up your legs toward your heart. When your calves are weak, blood tends to pool in your lower legs. That can lead to heaviness, swelling, and slower, shorter steps. But when your calves are strong, every step feels lighter and more powerful. To do this exercise, stand behind a sturdy chair or at your kitchen counter. Hold on lightly. This is support, not something you're pulling yourself up with. Stand tall, feet hip-width apart, then slowly lift your heels off the floor, taking about 2 seconds to rise. At the top, hold for 2 seconds and really feel the muscles in your lower legs working. Then slowly lower back down for 2 to 3 seconds. The slow lowering is where much of the strengthening happens. Do 8 to 12 slow, controlled repetitions. Rest, and repeat for 2 or 3 sets. As you do this, imagine your legs becoming lighter, because over time, that's exactly what happens. Now let's move to the second exercise, one of the most important movements for staying independent as you age, the sit to stand. If you want to keep your mobility for the long run, this may be the most valuable exercise you can do. Choose a sturdy chair, no wheels, no sliding. Sit near the edge, feet flat on the floor, knees at about a 90-degree angle. Lean your chest slightly forward, and use the muscles in your thighs and hips to stand up. Not momentum. Stand all the way tall. Pause, then slowly sit back down, taking about 3 or 4 seconds to lower yourself. This movement trains your quadriceps, glutes, and core, the exact muscles you use every time you get up from a chair, climb stairs, or get out of a car. Start with 6 to 10 reps, 2 to 3 sets. If you need to use your hands a little at first, that's okay. Your goal is to gradually rely on your legs more over the next few weeks. Just imagine a future where you stand up from the couch or out of the car without effort, without hesitation, and without pushing off with your hands. That's what this simple movement can help you achieve. And now for the third exercise, perhaps the most underrated and most important for preventing falls: supported single leg balance. Stand beside your counter or the back of a chair. Place one hand on it lightly. Shift your weight onto your right leg, and gently lift your left foot an inch or two off the ground. You don't need to lift high. Keep your standing knees slightly soft, not locked, and look at a fixed point ahead of you. Aim for 10 to 20 seconds. Then switch legs. This trains your stabilizer muscles, your proprioception, your body's internal GPS, and your ability to react when your balance is challenged. At first, you might feel a little shaky, but that shakiness is your brain and muscles waking up. Over time, you'll feel much steadier. And here's a quick test you can try after the video. See how many seconds you can balance safely with one hand lightly touching the counter. Don't worry about the number. What matters is improving your time little by little. Now, how do you put these into a simple daily routine? Here's a 10-minute plan you can follow every day. Start with calf raises, controlled, steady, 2 or 3 sets. Move on to sit to stands, 6 to 10 reps, slow and deliberate. Finish with single leg balance, 10 to 20 seconds per side. 3 rounds. You can do this while your morning coffee is brewing, during a TV commercial break, or anytime you have a few minutes to yourself. What matters most isn't perfection, it's consistency. And as you get stronger, you can challenge yourself gently, holding the top of the calf raise longer, lowering more slowly during sit to stands, or using less hand support during balance training. These small progressions make a big difference. So let's wrap up with a quick recap. If you want to walk with more confidence, if you want your legs to feel strong and reliable, if you want to reduce your fall risk and stay independent for many years to come, these 3 exercises can help you get there. Calf raises, for lighter, more powerful steps. Sit to stands, for real-world strength. Single leg balance, for stability and fall prevention. 3 exercises, 10 minutes, a stronger, steadier future. I'd love to challenge you. Try this routine once a day for the next 14 days. Just 14 days. Then come back and tell me what changed. Maybe you stand up easier. Maybe your legs feel less heavy. Maybe you feel just a little more sure-footed when you're outside. Before you go, tell me in the comments. Which exercise are you starting with today? Calf raises, sit to stands, or balance? And if this video helps you, please give it a thumbs up. It tells YouTube that seniors deserve content made for them. Subscribe for more simple, safe, effective exercises designed specifically for healthy aging. And share this video with someone you care about who's over 60, because a few minutes a day could make a very real difference in their life. Remember, aging doesn't mean losing strength. It means learning how to keep it. I'll see you in the next video. Stay strong, stay steady, and keep moving.